ولا كهرباء. هذه حياة، هذا واحد. بقول يعني يشوفنا كيف عايشين هنا مرميين، لا بنروح بنلعب ولا بنضحك ولا بنتعلم ولا بنحضر. احنا هنا لا في اكل ولا مي ولا شرب ولا اشي. احنا هنا مرميين زي ولا اشي بيسوونا ولا بيفتحوا المعابر حتى يعبرنا اكل او اشياء.
For many like these shoppers in Cairo, the economic crisis is making things extra hard this year.
We're getting ready because we have to. No one has money saved at home. Has anybody got money at home?
There's a similar problem in Jordan where food prices have been pushed up. Suppliers have protested they feel the pinch too, but there's widespread anger.
People embrace this month with joy, and businessmen take advantage by increasing the prices.
And the citizens of Gaza have other problems to grapple with. With the territory cut off by the Israeli blockade, smugglers are working extra ships to bring food in from Egypt.
I have to do this line of work because of the unemployment situation in Gaza. There's no food. Now it's Ramadan. The border's closed, so we have to bring more products through here.
And pre-Ramadan shoppers say the atmosphere is different.
I think Ramadan is different this year because of the blockade. Most of the people come here to the market just to watch. They're buying much less than in past years. You can't see the joy.
This year, rising prices are hitting people hard, with many foodstuffs like sugar costing double.
Of course we have to fast, but what are we to eat? Perhaps we should be contented if we can afford to buy anything to eat.
For many living in the Jalazai refugee camp, Ramadan comes after recent fighting in the country. Millions of people were forced from their homes when Pakistan launched an offensive to flush out Taliban militants in the Swat Valley in April. For Shireen, the luxury of shopping at a market is no longer possible.
We used to be able to buy meat, sometimes even chicken. We used to have everything. There would be ice and we would make sherbets. What do we have here?
Aid may be handed out, but for many Muslims living in these refugee camps, fasting for them isn't always a choice.
يعني اليوم احنا زي ما انت شايف في الصقيع وفي الشتاء وفي الرياح.
Gaza is on the brink of becoming the first territory in the world to be intentionally reduced to a state of abject destitution. This is not an accident or the result of natural disaster. It is a matter of policy. Israel's blockade seals off the territory by land, air and sea, imprisoning 1.5 million people. The blockade means the delay or denial of fuel, commercial goods, and even, as Gaza becomes more dependent, humanitarian aid.
This is a typical amount of United Nations aid for a family of around 3 or 4 children. And you can see here we have 2 bags of flour and then very basic supplies. Some tins of meat, olive oil, rice, sugar, some powdered milk, that's about it. The thing is, they only receive this around every 3 months.
The United Nations says 80% of people in Gaza rely on food aid.
1 bag of food is not enough. If we were to calculate it, each person needs 1 piece of bread, and this is not enough for 4 children.
Shireen says she can't afford to buy the food her baby needs, so she comes to this clinic for help. Local doctors say the growth and development of 14% of children across Gaza has been stunted, and in almost 4% of cases, children are wasting away.
We are providing the people of Gaza is nearly 55% only of the calories that their bodies need.
Without jobs and money, buying food has become a great challenge in Gaza. And this siege has made the vulnerable even weaker.
Hospitals are not exempt. Medicines are routinely delayed, and supplies like spare parts for dialysis machines and incubators are often denied, leaving Gaza's hospitals less able to cope and putting patients at risk.
When the medication is delayed, we can use it. It's useless. One of the most important things we're facing here in Gaza for the hemodialysis. When we don't get the hemodialysis powder or hemodialysis fluids in the proper time, we can see the people go to die.